Welcome to episode, has to be 5 now, of the looting movie. I think it can be called a looting movie again. The last two ones have been like a moving movie. That sounds fucking awful. Movie is already a derivative of moving, because moving picture. But it was a moving movie, and then maybe like a moving in movie. We're going with, yeah. Guys, take a shot every time I say the word move or some derivative of it. Don't, please. Yeah, we're moving this direction. We're not moving at all right now because the game's paused. But this one I'm pretty sure is our actual looting movie. Might be a bit of a sorting extravaganza, because I think I get my crates up here. We'll see. We're about to load up this truck with not everything. I don't think I ever came back to loot here. I was just like, I've got enough. I picked up the ammo. Oh, excuse me. Third take, I'm not doing this again. Search the mass graves, saw if I could climb in or something. Now we're heading the fuck home. That's exactly what's about to happen. We're driving home. Had to check everything out because I absolutely fucked this car, but hey, what do you expect? It's about how good I am at driving as I mess up every gosh dang car I go into. Dude, and even with it on this much sped up, I love how I just sit and stare. I think someday I'll do like stream VODs, like way down the line, because you guys will see me, like, I zone out. I'm like, like, if steam could come out of my ears, and if I could, like, give an incapacitated groan, like like a death wail, or a death rattle, I would. Like, I'm pretty sure you guys could see me visibly shut down as I, like, stare at a screen like that, because I'm trying to process, like, okay, so if I upgrade this, what does that mean for me? And if I do that, what does that mean for me? Like, I know I moved the mouse around a little bit, but I'm staring for such a long time. It's time for us to go into an intense building compilation, is what I'm going to call it. We are about to build the absolute fuck out of this storage room. And I mean that in the most disrespectful way possible. No, not actually. But no, I'm skipping every two. I'm not sure why I did that, but it ended up looking better in the end. I think it was something about perspective. Because I remember at the time I had a little worksheet. I have the paper here. Fuck. That was loud as hell. Oh yeah, I did the math. The two apart's just gonna make it easier to click on, like, once we fill it up with rows, I was gonna do the rows all the way out to 2 away from the far wall. And once we do that, it'll be easier to see. And I would rather not have to, like, fumble around like a blind person in that side menu. If you look at the right little menu up there with the boxes by the clock, up there you can scroll through the boxes that are nearby. I would rather not have to fumble through that menu to be able to access the box system in my storage system. So I do find what I did ideal. I realized I didn't have enough rows here. I think probably in this episode or in the next episode. It did end up causing issues, but yeah. I should have said that this episode's going to be a looting movie. It's going to be more of like a... I'm not going to reuse the same joke twice. I'm not going to play the building song from Red Dead 2. Probably. You guys never know. You never know. But I'm probably not going to use that song, and I'm just going to sort shit away, do what I can. I think I had to loot some to keep building the boxes, but other than that, it was more of a building episode, at least for this first third of this 3-parter, is more building. I think one of them is probably looting or killing, but we'll have to see. A hard day job of box moving later. Let's see, I'm pretty sure this is all sorting. Yeah, I'm getting everything out of some of the trucks, I think. I don't fucking know. We'll see here in a second. That's about how things go. Oh, unfortunately, I'm fucking dying. I spend 5 minutes between clips, like recording clips. if I'm lucky, before I start the next take. Then by the time I'm like to the third or fourth take, which I always, not always, most of the time I'm nasally again, which fucking is awful. I just need to go with the first takes. Y'all will get some weird ass fucking stammers. That's how things go. The long I don't think unadulterated is the right word, but I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use the incorrect word. Y'all get those long pauses. That's how it's gonna be. But let's see. Yeah, no, we're fucking stacked on ammo. I think even at this point, I was looking at this and seeing those stacks of like 225 rounds. That's like 5.56 or 5.56 by 45. Like, we really can't be upset by it. Like, that's an entire city's worth of zombies. I know with my aim stat, that's gonna be like maybe 20 zombies, 30 if we're lucky. But by the time we get up out of Knox Country, I'm treating Knox Country kind of like a tutorial. So by the time we get out of Knox Country, we'll for sure... Now, it shouldn't be bad at all. We should be... I want to say we should have enough aim to be hitting those pistol shots. I think even now in recording, because I was recording a couple days ago, I was hitting some pretty fucking dirt nasty pistol shots. They weren't insta-kills, because I have this... It's the same pistol I have equipped now. It's like 45. I think that's a 9mm. If I had a 45 chambering pistol, that'd probably do a lot better. And that's probably something we'll have to work towards, is finding which pistol we want. I know I don't want a Magnum. I don't want a revolver. It's 357, yeah, it's good. If we could get a .50, maybe? Chambered like Deagle or, what's it called? Like a big bull revolver. We can probably do something with that. Get a big iron. Who fucking knows? But then I think eventually, like right now, shotgun's our go-to. Of course it's our go-to. Like, we don't have another option. Like buckshot, the spread, it's gonna do as much damage to rotting flesh as possible. But I think we're going to have to go for, I want to say probably, we're gonna have to go for like an assault rifle or a hunting rifle. Hunting rifle, I don't think our range is going to be enough, so I'm thinking assault rifle is probably going to be the way to go. And here we're building our fucking roof. I'm not sure how lighting works, like how to set up lights, but we'll see how shit works. And we're already on to recording 2. I just voiced over all the way through the end of recording 1 onto recording 2. So we're on the second hour-long episode now. So I'll end this ramble and go clear my throat, drink some water. Okay, take 2. We're looting the shit out of this. I think my notes say I was looking for food, but based off of what I'm doing, and just based off of how I know myself, I was for sure just looting what I could. Like, anything that catches my eye, it's for sure gonna get grabbed. And consequently, you know what? Not the right word, but a consequence of that is that my inventory is going to fill up hella fast. But I'm pushing that loot all button if something catches my eye. It's just how it's going to go. So I'm going to have to put those X's down and head right back home to then get some shit put away and go right back out and do it. Now, I could have been more efficient. I could have, cleared out the city and brought along my truck or something. And then I don't think there would have been 2 episodes of this city. I'll probably do that next time. But there's just so many burnt out cars. Like, unrealistically numbered amounts of burnt out cars for like a 3-block city. Like 3 block wide, 3 block up and down, maybe 5 blocks. City, there's like fucking 400 cars. I don't have car spawn turned up. I have car spawn on like average. Or maybe above average, because average felt low. For like 1970s Kentucky, it for sure felt low. But point being, there's so many in Knox County that in most modded maps, there's just so many that you're having to plow through. I don't necessarily think it's an issue. It's a lot of scrap metal. It's good. I just wish more of them were actual cars. That's like my only thing. There's so many burnt out. Like even there, we were walking and there was like 20. And they're usually on like a main street or something useful. And it makes it feel gamified. Like it makes it feel like, oh, I have to clear these. Like these are an objective to be cleared to then make my life easier by unlocking a fast travel route or a fast loot route. And while that's okay in some situations, I'm not going to like clown on them. It made it feel a lot easier to go through these buildings, eat up as much food as I can because I'm a little gremlin, and then loot the shit out of them and get out. Like, I don't think there was much better I could have done here. Like, of course, I think I could have probably done a better system, so I can't say that, but I think the point still stands. But I love these fucking little houses, like the 3 stories tall. Each story is a house or like an apartment houses, and then there was a cool ass car here. And I think that's a good benefit of leaving without a car. You can return and then box up the cars like that. Without getting too rambly, that's basically all I wanted to talk about here. I also love these double fucking doors here. I'm about to do something I like. Let me store some shit away and I think go pick up the other half of the shelf maybe. Actually, no. I just need to get in my main inventory, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, let's go up here. Let's build the shelf. I forget. I'm just using the shelf for plushies, I think. You know, you gotta have the plushie storage method. It's my goal in life. Is like my version of So I'm sorry if I'm pretty repetitive with things like that. Well, let's keep it up. I gotta finish looting all these apartments so I can mark them off with an X. You know how it goes. You gotta get that X up there. Oh, you gonna take a nap halfway through? My top worry and what's probably gonna kill my character one day is I'm going to take one of those power naps before fully clearing something. I'm not sure why I'm marking food. It's gonna go the fuck bad. It's gonna go bad. Let me say the fuck. But we finished looting. I thought this was a survivor house. I was excited about it. I think maybe it is, like on a very theoretical level. But survivor houses without garages are just fucking absolutely worthless. I think that's about all you can, that's all they're worth is literally, I should get paid to go into a garageless survivor house. It's just extra food, extra shit to carry around, extra non-perishables and perishables. Well, it doesn't matter because soon it's gonna all go bad, which is not a good thing, but still. You can survive on canned food forever. And that's probably going to turn me into a nomad eventually, is because I'm not the type to have like, well, eventually you're going to have to. I'm not the type to do like power, like a generator and forage and shit. No, I'm going to have to in the very, very long run, because I'm pretty sure we're getting through summer now. Because what does it say in the top? 8th month. So what is that? June, July. That's August. So it's going to be fall soon. Which means it'll be cold out, which will be nice. But I had to clap on Michael Jackson there. It'll be cold out. Perishables. I'm not sure. I'm trying to do the math in my head. I should have done this before recording. I will, between recording sessions, I will figure it out. But I thought this house was pretty interesting. If I was to live in a house, I would have chosen this one for this city. But already built an entire fucking house, so we're not on doing it. And that road's entirely free, and there's no shit blocking it. So it honestly would have been like the best possibility. But let's beat the fuck out of a horde. Eventually, if my editing gets a little bit better, you guys will hear like hit markers or something every time I hit a zombie. Or I will wait 3-4 years and have an AI do that for me. Please play the sounds of me smacking the shit out of zombies every time I smack them to ChatGPT. or I will write a program for it. I'm not sure how to do that, but it'll be like center screen, you see a little hammer with some sort of pixel reading program. I don't know, I'm not smart enough to do it, so we will pretend that it's a possibility and think only in hypotheticals. Another really nice house here. I'm pretty sure we're getting to the point where I was getting bored of residentials here in the next couple, we'll see. Or, because once you get 5 or 6 rounds within a city, like 5 or 6 looting rounds or a couple days of looting, ends up being, like, it feels like more trouble than it's worth. And I think that's the truth for me, for sure. So my math was fucked. And, you know, it's like 2 hours later in real life. So my math was fucked. But I think with the map mods I have installed, it's about 18 years worth of non-perishable food, I think. I am so silly and so stupid. I did not take into account that I have time set to 40 minutes per day, 50 minutes per day, per 24-hour cycle. At least I think. I didn't take that into account. We don't know how things are going. Feel so stupid. I did not take that into account, which was very stupid of me, because if it's 24... I have a friend who plays Project Zomboid, and they have the days actually set to 24 hours. I forget if that means you eat 3 times a day still, and food ticking is slowed down, and so is sleep ticking, or if you take a couple naps throughout. I forget. So, yeah, that's on me. But yeah, I'm not sure why I marked all these houses like I wasn't going to loot them, and then I came through and looted them. That's just silly me. I think I was going for, only green buildings from here on out. The second I realized this place was another building, was another house, I was like, okay, I don't want to, because I marked those with shelves. Come on. I love how I'm just leaving the perishables in there. That's something. I'll remember. I've rewatched the footage. We're good. Came back to these houses to pick up what needed to be picked up. Now we're heading back. I should be eating that grilled meat, not every single item I find in the houses, but we do us. So let's eat what we can. Yeah, no, that's, it's fucking looting. I can't commentate over this the entire time. Like, there's not infinite topics to talk about unless, like, I start to blend my gym in real life into this, which I don't really want to. I want to make an independent gym channel. Sam Sulik the shit out of YouTube. Make a gym channel, it's wholesome lifting content, but also I don't want to ever record in a public gym. So that's something. I just don't think it's my right to have anyone in the foreground who's there to improve their bodies being recorded without their consent. I just don't think that's something I can allow myself to do, which I think is, I think that's a okay mentality. Eventually I'll have to figure out a way to do that, because that's one of my dreams, is to record that for myself, because I've been going to the gym forever. I'm pretty whatever already. I do not like to ever call myself like muscular or anything. I'm well built by my definition already. There, we said something instead of just rambling. And I don't, I want to record something about that and put something out there, because that'll be something I care about, and that's a dream. Just like it's always been and always will be a dream to make YouTube gaming content. So here we are doing both. And that was the ramble out of the way. And now I can, Dude, is that the fucking shelf store? What the hell? And then the second story is those apartment buildings, so we're pretty fucked on stuff. And I think I'm going to end this ramble here so I don't get repetitive and stammering. You know how it is. I can't go longer than like 5-7 minutes in each recording session, and that's really my bad, to be honest. I'm just not the best at it. We're at the furniture store, gotta go shopping. Grabbed myself a bed, you know how it is. Now we're in the pediatric clinic. Is that a pediatrician or was that a veterinarian? We'll see. Who knows? And now pizza shop. I do think I could have possibly moved into these upstairs areas and put clotheslines down. Now if I was on a multiplayer server, I'd for sure do that. It would have been good to do. It wouldn't have been dumb at all. It would have been a great way to make a sustainable base. Let's stand here perfectly still for it's on 8 times speed, so it's already been a couple minutes. And now we're gonna exercise so I can eat more. Dude, my character has that heft to him. He is thick. He is running through the streets to, like, what is he? 96? That's 96 kilos, I think. So that would be like 180 pounds plus. So that's gonna be like a bench. Let's say I gotta do my math. A bench. Yeah, it's under 225. That's for sure. I can do plate math up to like 405, so we're good. Like 405, 415. We're good. So yeah, it's under 225, so he's actually not that hefty. He's decently he's slim actually. Not sure why it says he's overweight, but you know what? I'll play along. Different country made the weight system for this game, so you know you expect them to make some mistakes. They didn't live in Kentucky in the 70s. I think we're back to house building based off of the fact we're grabbing a shit ton of planks, but on the same note as always, as I scoop my ass over that center console, get out here and start building up the roof of my house. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and wherever you're watching this, I hope you guys come back for more. If not, I hope you enjoyed your time here. I hope to see you guys next time. If not, that's alright. That's about all. Thank you guys. Same cheesy shit as always, and yes, I acknowledge it's cheesy. If you're watching this long, thank you. If not, you didn't even hear this, but you guys make this hobby a reality. It's the greatest fucking thing ever. It actually, I don't feel guilty playing video games. It gives me a lot of motivation. Thank you. And if you're watching the end here and you're pumping up that watch time, whatever, thanks, dude. You're the fucking goat. That's for sure.